Another awesome episode. Guys, Dragon Ball Super episode 82 was really satisfying, informative and entertaining. The main purpose of this episode was to hype up the Tournament of Power or the Battle Royale even more. Before this, Universe 7 fought Universe 9 and none of the opponents looked that dangerous. We didn't really feel any real threat. If they left on that note, they wouldn't understand the danger they are going to deal with, and so we got this unique Goku vs Toppo battle. Toppo was impressive. He is one big and strong dude. But what's even more surprising? Toppo at the end of the match let us all know that he's not the strongest from U11. His friend Jiren is, and Goku was only able to match, almost giving everything he had. So now, as we stand only around 39 hours apart from this tournament, Goku and company will have to train their best, form their team, and also develop a winning strategy. In this video, I will do in-depth breakdown of Dragon Ball Super episode 82. The episode title was I Won't Forgive Son Goku, the Warrior of Justice Toppo's Intrusion. The dialogues at the beginning of this fight was fun as Toppo agrees to talk with his fists and then keeps going on and on about his justice shits with a lot of poses, and we were like, damn it Toppo, you are not a man of your words. Even Goku points that out, but Gohan seems to be really enjoying that. Must be because just like Saiyaman, this guy is also really into poses and dialogues. Apart from that, on a serious note, Gohan really seems to like and respect Toppo. Before anyone else, he points out that he is one strong guy. Now, at the end of the battle, Toppo revealed information that will keep everyone worried and at the same time pumped. And that is, he is not the strongest of U11 despite being the leader. His sworn friend Jiren the Grey is the strongest. Now this indicates a lot of things, but it also literally confirms Goku will have a rivalry with Jiren, or at least he's going to be his target for this tournament. Goku is the top player of U7 and he's going to go after other top players. But this is not to say Toppo is going to be any less efficient. He is the leader after all, and the battle is not all about power. Toppo looks to be the most experienced. So if Goku takes on Jiren, who do you think will mainly fight Toppo or engage in a rivalry type of something? My first guess obviously is it's going to be Vegeta. I have a totally separate video that I uploaded a long time ago on that. It just feels right to be Toppo versus Vegeta. Toppo is a god of destruction candidate and Vegeta was directly offered that role by Whis. The dialogue battle is going to be interesting too, so that's my first assumption. However, I'm also considering Gohan as someone who might take on Toppo while Vegeta engages with another top guy from another universe. Remember, this is a 8-universe thing. U11 is not all that we're gonna get. Undoubtedly U11 is going to be a major part of it. The way they're hyping them up must be top 3 regarding power. Goku was going toe-to-toe with Toppo and it pretty much looked like Toppo would be able to handle Kaioken SSB the same way. Goku said something about crossing his limits and I thought he was still talking about the Kaioken thing, but undoubtedly he will have something up his sleeves for the tournament. Especially after hearing about Jiren, he would try to make the best out of the remaining 39 hours. Do you think Goku and Vegeta will train in the time chamber? In the preview, we see Krillin training with Basile. I wonder how they're arranging it or if it's actually happening or not. Back to Goku vs Toppo, the fight gave us a lot considering the fact that it was a sudden battle. The thing about Toppo is he's really great in close combats. The surprising element about him is that his speed or athletic abilities is not affected by his physical structure. He's a very intense fighter and his moves will give you a hell lot of pain, especially if he gets hold of you. He used his finisher called Rear Naked Choke on Super Saiyan Goku, and it was totally breaking every bone in Goku's body. That's some real pain. However, like many of us predicted earlier on, Goku frees himself from the choke by going Super Saiyan Blue. This guy Toppo is really obsessed with justice. All his attacks are justice something. Justice Tornado, Justice Crusher, Justice Slash, da. Come on dude, we get it. You, justice. Goku, not justice. Even Zeno got hyped up and started chanting justice, justice. Seriously, Omni King, do you have no clue? Toppo is calling Goku evil because he thinks Goku is responsible for all this, and you are actually the one who is going to destroy. Get a clue, little boy. Once again, if you still don't get the issue with Goku, no, he's not responsible for all this. He's being misunderstood. You can blame him for being not serious enough for the upcoming tournament, but that's more of a personal thing. In short, Zeno was going to destroy the weaker universes based on the mortality level anyway. Even if there was no tournament, even if he had never met Goku, thanks to Goku, these ungrateful cunts now have a fighting chance. Also, Goku couldn't willingly lose the match against Bergamo because it was being monitored by Zeno and the Great Priest, and they know what Goku can do. If he held back, all universes would be destroyed instantly. Now, to Goku's Kamehameha, Toppo just simply blocked it. You know, there are some fighters who keep dodging attacks, you hit them and they just disappear. But Toppo seems not to like the concept of dodging at all. He's like, I am a big badass. I take bests of your attacks like a man, bitch a little about my costume and honor, but then keep fighting. Durability is his game, you have to give him that. There were some funny moments with him though, like he's attacking Goku with Justice Flash and saying evil can't escape the light of justice, and Goku dodges instantly. That was some self-trolling. We also now know the logic behind him being there. We already knew that he was goddamn strong and the team leader, but it was still not explaining why he would be there. I mean, each universe must have a strongest, but Toppo is the only one there. The Kaioshin of U11 reveals the reason, and it's because Toppo is the bodyguard of that Kaioshin. The god of destruction, the angel, and Kaioshin is interconnected. If a Kaioshin dies, god of destruction will face the same, and the angel will cease too. Kaioshin is the weakest among them, so having a bodyguard for him makes sense. The episode actually gave a lot of hints about Gohan. He was getting excited just by the idea of fighting and how strong their new opponents are, just like Goku, and he mentions the Saiyan blood factor. This is a big hint that Gohan will be great again. Because earlier on, Gohan didn't want to do anything fighting related or felt even minutely excited. Now that he's back in the game, he is loving it. There's a misconception that Gohan never really loved the fight. He only fought when it was required. As a kid and a teen, he always wanted to fight, escape, and train with Piccolo. Chi-Chi was the one who made it difficult. Only when the back was absolutely against the wall, they would either convince or take Gohan anyway. Somewhere along the line, Gohan accepted that, but it was never like Gohan never enjoyed the game. That's a lie. We'll go more into that on another occasion. For now, just be very happy that Gohan will be great again. So great. In a matter of fact, in a magazine preview or something like that for this arc, they hinted Gohan's role might be quite similar to how it was on Cell Saga, and if you notice, Goku is really pushing Gohan for this one. He said, don't worry, Gohan is there or will take care of it 99 times in past few episodes. So yeah, you can get your hopes high. Okay, I found this part with Beerus exciting. He's freaking out about how everything is going to get destroyed, and Goku points out that he kind of does the same. On a smaller level, but same shit basically. Beerus says he doesn't do that randomly, and I agree with that. It's his job, and even though it might appear random, he must have calculations in his mind, like when he goes on a streak, he has it all calculated, that I will destroy ... amount of shits. Food and all that is his execution style only. He most likely makes adjustments and keeps track. By the way, if he does get carried away, Whis stops that. Same way, Zeno is not destroying randomly either. He has this mortality calculation, and this tournament is his execution style. This will be a great experience for the god of destruction about destruction and how the mortals feel when they destroy over what appears to be random. Do you think it's possible that Dragon Ball could go that deep, that they would show something like that it was just an arrangement to make the gods of destruction think more deeply about what they do and act accordingly? Because Beerus and Supreme Kai did indicate that the mortality was affected due to their poor performance. That would be crazy. On that mortality point, Beerus was saying Goku dragged it down. Now, he wasn't serious, neither did Goku drag it down. He's one of the best from all angles, power or kindness or whatever the fuck. But the fact that he said that is again another hint that the mortality level is not all about strength or powers. It has to do with the overall attributes of mortals. I'm locking my assumption on that for now. Lastly, about the Great Breast, yeah, he did take it upon himself to stop the Goku vs Toppo match because basically save it for the tournament. We could try to seek some meaning from it because the match was approved by Zeno, but Priest stopped it himself and then kind of made Zeno agree later on. That was a major cockblock for them. They were having the time of their life. Oh my gosh, they were kind of too excited during the fight. They must have had over 9,000 orgasms. They were like, harder Goku, give that fat ass some justice. Put more holes in that stage. Don't stop. Then the Great Priest stops the show. That shall give you an idea as to where he stands. This doesn't confirm anything, but I would not be totally surprised if at a point they show that the priest is above Omni King. Think about this pattern. The Great Priest is the ultimate head of the angels. And even though it's not said explicitly, let's assume Omni King is like the head of the gods of destruction. And we all know angels are superior to gods. Zeno is a god, Priest is an angel. And so that's just a thought or theory or whatever. Again, it's not confirmed, don't get confused. And another important thing. We again see future Zeno trying to copy hand movements of present Zeno. That leads to a lot of theory as to one Zeno being evil and all that. You can check out my videos on that. I'm sure it's on my videos list. So keep that in mind too. Overall, this episode with a mini Goku vs Toppo battle really got us hyped. I also got a feeling that by the end, Toppo and Goku will shake hands and it will be offered by Toppo himself. So guys, did you enjoy this episode? Comment your thoughts, theories and opinions down below. See you in the next Dragon Ball Super video.